Yo, hey, hope you're doing great. So, I'm gonna do a second death reaction. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Death. I love the band. It's one of my favorite metal band, and of course, Shock is one of my inspiration. Right? I'm a classical guitarist. I play classical guitar, but Death is just with it's just very technical, and Chuck Schindler is his name. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he was a genius, I would say. But there's some music that it's been a long time that I haven't listened to, and I know there's a song. It's called "Without Judgement" that a lot of people try to pass to symphony or with the violins and everything. um and they try to see the similarities into classical music, and you know what, I'm gonna listen to that. I know this song, probably it's one of my favorites, but we're gonna do a little review of it. So yeah, I'm very excited. So again, this is just me, a classical guitarist. I'm gonna give you my perspective of this song, and yeah, I'm I'm very excited. So this is 5 minutes. It's not very long, but I want to tell you everything that I like from the song. And again, I have been playing guitar for 25 years. I teach classical guitar, and also I have a master degree in classical guitar performance. Maybe that's not, I just wanted to tell you a little bit of my background. Also, I want to let you know, if you want to have early access to all my videos, you can go to my Patreon. I have 30 to 40 videos. And also, let me know of bands that somehow change the history of metal. I love those bands that always make the change. For example, Death. I love Cynic. Oh, I love there's a band that are those bands that are somehow I love the bands that are avant-garde metal. For example, this band was in the Gorguts. I like, I need to explore a little bit more of Portal or whatever, right? But some interesting stuff. Obviously, Death is just Death, But we're just gonna get to it, and let's do it. Sorry, let's do it. Let's Without Judgment. Please, Without Judgment with me. Sound really good at my headphones. It's so different this from the other one. In the end, I'm gonna react to this. Three different rhythms in different tempo patterns. Oh man, I love this. Three different rhythms, riff with different patterns and tempo. Love it. But fit well together. This is the 4 pattern, different stuff. Well, smooth transition. Now we have the fast heavy. Without judgment, what would we do? We would be forced to look at ourselves, immersed in lost time. Assuming what may be. Without judgment, we're that dead one. Increase a million times. After the 6. Something very different. but everything well, melodic, beautiful. And yes, I love that tone in the guitars. Now we got to the symphony part. The echo. I love it. It's very emotional. Yeah. I love the bass have their own thing. Da-da-da-da. I'm gonna give you my analysis in the end. Oh, random, right? I love it. It might be addictive, where life will crush those who defy. Take part in a democracy free world. Oh man. When pain is acknowledged, frivolous calculations will be abolished. I love that change, one semitone up, and then one semitone up. Tension, then we release, right? And then we have the beautiful guitar in the back. Without judgment, what would we do? We would be forced to look at ourselves immersed in lost time, assuming what may be. Without judgment, perception would imprison loyal thought. Good stuff, man. This is one of my favorite. It's been a long time that I haven't listened to it, but one of my favorite. There was a time that, you know, this song I would like listen over and over, and obviously it's because of the middle section. So now I'm gonna tell you a little bit more, or my analysis of why I love this song so much from Death. It's just, well, the first time that I heard this song, probably I was doing exercise. So, you know, it's interesting because I heard when I was in my university years, probably like 15 to 20 years ago, I tried to listen to Death, and I was like, oh, I don't like it, man. Then later, probably like 5 years ago, 5 or 6, you know, I saw some information about the best metal bands or whatever, right? And I saw Death, and I was like, oh, let me take a listen to it. And man, and I was like, oh, I the first album that I listened from them was the Sound of Perseverance or what, something like that. The last album, and it was amazing, right? So then I began to listen to it, and I continued to fall in love with it. And then, for example, this song, the first time that I listened to it, I was blown away, and it's just obviously the middle section. Like I fell in love with the middle section. This section over here, why do I fall in love with it? It's just because it's so. First of all, this is out of everything that is the song, right? And it's like a very emotional, classical feel to it, right? Section. Pretty much a guitar work. It's just also the I have to say it's just the masterful mind of like putting that together in the middle of a death metal song, right? Again, it sounds very emotional. It sounds very classical. So what the guitar does after we go from the heaviness, we go to some echo. You see, it sound that it sound very emotional, and it have a pattern. Sound very classical. Obviously, they're doing a mix of da da ba pound, so it's a mix of playing with tapping, but also it's like it feels like it's two guitars talking to each other. And then here, obviously, we have the drum and the bass. And what something that I love from this section is that the bass is by itself. You don't hear a guitar with the bass and the drum and the bass, and it's four people doing four different things, and that's beautiful. Sometimes in metal we hear an accompaniment section with the electric guitar. We need to hear the electric guitar. Here, no, we hear the bass with the drum and the two guitars doing something. It sounds like an ensemble, like a quartet, right? And then we have more separation of different part. We have the guitar. It's just, again, you having this in the middle of a death metal song. It's just, who will put this together? None other than Chuck Schundler, or I don't know how to say his last name. Amazing. I love this guy, actually. But who will put this in the middle of a song? Just him. And it's amazing. I love it. Oh, this, I love that section. Pa 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 pa. This. Here. And then from there we go to madness again. It's just, and then also something that I like from Death is that, you know, is different sections through the whole song with different tempo, different speed, you know, tempo, right, different tempo and different rhythms, and it's so well put together. Like, it's smooth, amazing riff, but in all that madness we have this beautiful, like a ballad. It's not a ballad, it's super classical section with four instruments, you know, beautiful stuff. Sound like an ensemble, right? Obviously he knew how to put all that together, and it's very admirable, and I love it. I just love it for that fact that he just was able to put that together and put it in that death metal song. I love it. So obviously we have the fast section here, right? Which I love. Without judgment, what would we do? We would be forced to look at ourselves, immersed in lost time. Assuming what may be. Without judgment, good stuff, man. And then also in every section, for example here, there's always some melodic guitar in the background doing like a solo. So yeah, this is Death without Judgment. Probably the song is I love it because he goes to that middle section without judgment of, you know, what people think about him, and you know, he was not scared to take risk, and I love it. And I don't know if that's true, but probably when listening to the whole song, I feel that he was not scared to take a risk. And you know, I listened to some interviews, and he loved music. Music for him was everything, and he just wanted to make music. So whatever he felt, he put it there, and he didn't. We call him like the father of the death metal, but he never like I don't know. Probably he was not this type of person that wanted to be like, oh, I'm in the genre or whatever, right? He was just, I'm making music for people to enjoy it, and without judgment, good stuff. This is, I love it. I love it. And I know Sound of Perseverance album is full of more technical stuff. And I know that by the end, he was more progressive. I mean, still very death metal. Good stuff. Good death metal. I love it. So yeah, this is pretty much my review reaction of Without Judgment from Death. Give me more suggestions. I know he have some stuff with acoustic guitar in the music. Obviously, we did the Voices of What of Death is, of Souls, or what is the name of the song? Voices of the Soul, which is all acoustic, and we have some beautiful electric guitar solos there. Just to check out the video. But yeah, this is Without Judgment. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love that. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Take care.